Hello. My name is Veronica Winters. I am Russian-American visionary artist. Welcome to my studio. When it comes to colored pencils, only 5 things matter: softness, saturation, durability, light fastness, and price. Made in Germany, Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils offer excellent saturation and durability. The vast majority of colored pencils are light fast, which means a resistance to fading for over 100 years under museum conditions. Polychromos are competitively priced among the professional colored pencils. However, they are not the softest ones for one reason: you can achieve maximum detail with a strong lid that's not too soft. Their main advantage is extreme detail you can get using them. Constant sharpening is key. Don't try to draw the details with a dull colored pencil point. Sharpen them often to make strong outlines, define edges, and dark tones. Polychromos are best on Bristol vellum papers and artboard. Canson Colorline papers, UArt 800 grit pastel paper, and pastel matte paper. They are the worst on one type of paper. We all have our preferences, but working on Bristol smooth paper can be very challenging for a beginner. Polychromos glide off of this paper, and thus shading is limited to very few layers of color. Polychromos can be frustrating filling in large backgrounds or spaces drawing on a large piece of paper because they have oil-based lid. I usually use the softest colored pencils for this task and then switch to Polychromos to work on smaller shapes and details when the first layer is filled in. Extreme detail is where these colored pencils shine. It's possible to produce highly detailed drawings with maximum precision and color saturation that's impossible to do with other brands of colored pencils. Note that because they are not super soft, I don't use white or off-white colors very often to place the strongest highlights. I replace them with other brands. When used with correct paper, these colored pencils blend easily, doing a very tight shading. Let's look at wax bloom. Wax bloom is a common problem among colored pencil artists who use very soft colored pencils. Wax bloom is a soft white haze appearing over your drawing when you use a lot of black pigment. Polychromos don't bloom at all. You can use a ton of black and there is no white haze appearing over your drawing. Polychromos are also water resistant. It doesn't mean that you can submerge your art in water because paper is not water resistant. However, highly pigmented surface looks and feels quite different from generic colored pencils. Polychromos have break-resistant lids. They usually don't break inside when dropped on the floor by accident, and I've done this many times. They never break when sharpened, unlike so many other colored pencil brands. Easy to hold, they feel sturdy in the hand. Let's look at color variety. Polychromos come in a great variety of hues with 120 color range. They sell in set. A tin box of either 36 or 60 colored pencils is an excellent choice to own for any colored pencil artist. They are also sold as open stock. You can order any color one by one, which is great to have full control over the light fastness and colored pencil hue choice. As we all have different preferences and goals, we use more or less of a particular color. So being able to buy them one by one gives me flexibility I need creating vibrant art. Let's look at light fastness. Most colors have the highest light fastness rating. There are very few that are not light fast. They will resist fading for over 100 years. The company has 3 ratings. 1 star means reasonable light fastness, 2 stars is high light fastness, 3 stars is maximum light fastness. This star rating is in reverse to some other popular brands of colored pencils. Some brands produce pinks, blues, and lilacs that fade quickly. Polychromos colored pencils have a wide range of colors with high light fastness rating. So the best surfaces to work on is Bristol vellum surface. When shading is done with a very sharp pencil and medium to heavy pencil pressure, shading looks even and saturated. Thus, the surface doesn't need any additional blending. Blending happens naturally by overlapping and adjusting pencil pressure using polychromos. Rigid and large Strathmore illustration artboards and Canson artboards have a very similar Bristol vellum surface and thus work the same way. I also love to draw on Canson color line paper that has a wide range of colors, and polychromos work beautifully on this paper. You can also try working on UArt 800 grit pastel paper or pastel matte paper. They're basically like soft pastels in pencil form. They work beautifully on this paper. So overall, if you are on a budget, buy them one by one to run your test to see how highly pigmented, durable, and versatile they are. Then invest in a box to let your creativity flow. You will enjoy your zen of meditative shading for months, if not years to come. My name is Veronica Winters. I am Russian-American visionary artist. Visit my site veronicasart.com to see new art, video courses, and tutorials, or say hello on my Instagram, Veronica Winters Art, or my YouTube channel at Veronicasart. Take care and have fun drawing. Bye-bye.